Hi, I'm Vernon again. Today we're exploring how you can show a man your true worth without uttering a single word. A true man isn't swayed by overt displays or calculated attempts to impress. In fact, he often recoils from women who are too forward. At this old age, men like us possess an innate wisdom to distinguish genuine high value from mere mind games. If you've ever found yourself caught in a loop of giving your love generously and then only to feel unappreciated, then this video is profoundly for you. I'll reveal the 3 smart, subtle ways to showcase your profound worth to a man, not through anything you say, but through the captivating essence and inner feminine radiance of who you are. Before we begin this deeper dive, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Your support helps us reach more seniors over 60 with this unique wisdom, guiding them toward richer, more fulfilling connections in this precious chapter of life. Now, let's unveil the first powerful way to communicate your value without speaking. Number 1, the art of being. How your inner life radiates unspoken worth. Having spoken of these profound principles, let me now offer a glimpse into how they manifest in a life I've had the privilege of observing intimately, that of my own beloved wife. For decades, I have watched her navigate the currents of life with a grace that often left me in quiet admiration. She is not one for grand declarations or seeking external validation. Instead, her worth emanates from the very fabric of her being, a silent symphony playing softly in the background of our shared existence. I have seen her face life's inevitable storms, not with lamentations or a desperate need for reassurance, but with a quiet resolve. Her confidence is not spoken, but revealed in the calm way she tends to her garden, in her thoughtful pursuit of knowledge, or in the serene expression she wears when lost in her own thoughts. She cultivates a life rich with her own passions and friendships, never relying on me to be her sole source of happiness or entertainment. Her joy, too, is not a performance. It surfaces in her genuine laughter at a shared memory, in the sparkle of her eyes when she sees beauty in the mundane, or in the quiet contentment when she is simply present. There is a deep well of peace within her that draws others in effortlessly like iron filings to a magnet. This profound self-possession, this inner radiance, speaks a language far more compelling than any words. It reminds me daily of the ancient Stoic ideal of virtue as its own reward. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, spoke of finding tranquility within oneself independent of external circumstances. My wife, in her quiet way, embodies this very wisdom. Her value is not something she strives to prove, but something that simply is, undeniable in its steady glow. She teaches me, without ever needing to articulate it, that true worth is an internal state, a cultivated garden that flourishes from within, inviting admiration not by demand, but by its very existence.
This is not a mere tactic to impress, but a profound way of living that elevates your entire being. When you embody this level of self-contained peace and joy, you become magnetic, not through outward effort, but through an authentic resonance that discerning eyes cannot ignore. It's about becoming the woman whose intrinsic value is so self-evident it requires no declaration, only true perception. Perhaps you've witnessed this very essence in someone you deeply admire, or perhaps you felt the subtle transformative shift within yourself as you've cultivated these very qualities. Don't hesitate to share your own reflections and experiences in the comments below. Your wisdom is a gift to this community. As we journey deeper into this understanding of unspoken worth, we recognize that while this inner radiance profoundly attracts, it is the silent assertion of self-respect and clear boundaries that truly defines and protects the sacred space of your value. It is one thing to glow from within, and another to ensure that light is honored. Number 2, be confident and self-sufficient. What exactly does this self-possession look like in the tapestry of our daily lives? It is, simply put, quiet confidence. Not the loud, boisterous kind that seeks attention, but a deep, serene assurance that emanates from within. Think of it like an ancient, majestic oak tree, standing tall and unyielding, its roots deeply embedded, weathering countless seasons. It doesn't boast of its strength, it simply is. A man of substance, especially as we mature and appreciate life's deeper currents, instinctively recognizes this inner fortitude. He sees a woman who is comfortable in her own skin, who has navigated life's complexities with grace, and who finds her stability not in external validation, but in her own well-cultivated spirit. This quiet confidence signals emotional maturity, a wisdom born of experience. It tells him, without a single word, that you are a quiet harbor in the storm, a steady flame in a world of flickering lights. Alongside this quiet confidence flows the gentle river of self-sufficiency. This isn't about being emotionally detached or fiercely independent to the point of isolation. No, quite the opposite. It's about having a rich, fulfilling life that is uniquely your own, independent of another's presence. It means nurturing your passions, maintaining vibrant friendships, and finding genuine joy in your solitude. When you possess a life that flourishes, whether or not a man is by your side, you convey an incredibly powerful message. You communicate that you're choosing to share your abundance, not seeking to fill a void. Indeed, timeless wisdom, echoed even in modern psychological understanding, suggests that individuals who possess a strong sense of personal well-being and a rich inner world are often perceived as more captivating partners, not out of a need for them, but out of an admiration for their completeness.
The older male doctor's voice was warm, clear, and calm, with a deep timbre and a deliberately slow, thoughtful pace. Imagine a truly captivating painting. Its beauty isn't in its desperate plea for attention, but in its inherent depth, its colors, its composition. It simply is, and its value is felt without explanation. When a man observes your quiet confidence, your ability to navigate life's currents without undue drama, your authentic joy in your own pursuits, this is your unspoken canvas. He witnesses your capacity for peace, your resilience, your inner richness, and in that silent observation, your profound worth is not merely understood, it is felt.
It's an unspoken invitation not to complete you, but to complement the beautiful life you've already built. It says softly but clearly, "I am whole, and I choose to share my journey with you." As we journey deeper into this understanding of unspoken worth, we recognize that while this inner radiance profoundly attracts, it is the silent assertion of self-respect and clear boundaries that truly define and protect the sacred space of your value. It is one thing to glow from within, and another to ensure that light is honored. Indeed, from this deep well of self-possession and quiet strength, another profound truth naturally springs forth: the vibrant, undeniable radiance of your genuine joy. For true inner peace, as ancient philosophers often taught, is the wellspring of a happiness that requires no external source, and its light is impossible to ignore.
Number 3, the unspoken fortitude, cultivating self-respect through boundaries. Now, after talking about that inner confidence and genuine joy, we come to something truly powerful. Perhaps the most important way you show your worth without saying a single word. It's all about self-respect and setting clear boundaries. This isn't about building up big defensive walls. Instead, it's about gently creating a special space around your spirit, a quiet line you draw based on knowing who you are. It's a quiet way of showing your true value, not by what you demand from others, but by what you simply won't put up with. Think about an old, dignified monument. It doesn't shout to tell you it's important. It just stands there, strong and steady, having weathered countless storms. It's the same with you. Your self-respect shows in the calm, firm choices you make. It's in quietly stepping away from a conversation that drains your energy, gently saying no to an invitation that doesn't respect your time, or staying silently dignified when someone says something that puts you down. These aren't aggressive moves at all. They're deep acts of self-care and staying true to yourself. A truly perceptive man, one who looks for real substance, picks up on this instantly. He just knows that a woman who respects herself will naturally earn respect from others. She won't be easily pushed around or taken for granted. Her standards aren't just passing whims. They come straight from her deepest values.
This quiet, steady commitment to your own truth teaches him so much without you saying a word. It tells him your well-being is top priority, and your inner peace isn't up for debate. It speaks of a woman who understands her worth so fully she doesn't need outside approval to decide where her limits are. This silent confidence shows maturity, wisdom, and a truly appealing inner strength. It tells him you're a woman of genuine substance, someone who can protect her own peace and who truly deserves deep consideration. This idea, by the way, goes right back to a core principle in Western philosophy. Always treat yourself as valuable in your own right, never just as a stepping stone for someone else. By truly honoring who you are, you quietly teach everyone else exactly how they should honor you too. So for you, my dear friend watching this, the real action here is about gentle yet firm clear-sightedness. Ask yourself, what genuinely adds to your peace? What truly aligns with the wise woman you've become? Start by quietly noticing those small things that chip away at your spirit, those times you might have once just gone along with things to make others comfortable. Then, with quiet conviction, simply choose a different path. Your actions, your calm departures, your unspoken no's, these will speak volumes, truly etching your worth into the heart of any man who genuinely deserves to be in your life.
Finally, here's the enduring echo of unspoken worth. As our conversation draws to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the profound journey we've shared. We've explored how your value, in its purest and most compelling form, is not found in grand statements, but in the quiet symphony of who you are. We spoke of the unwavering power of your quiet confidence and self-sufficiency, illuminating how your completeness naturally attracts admiration. Then we delved into the magnetic allure of your genuine joy and inner radiance, a light that draws others effortlessly without a single spoken word. And finally, we uncovered the silent fortitude of your self-respect, gently yet firmly expressed through clear boundaries, communicating your sacred value more powerfully than any explanation ever could. These aren't merely strategies to impress, my dear friends. What I told before are deep acts of authentic living, profound expressions of the wisdom you've gathered over a lifetime. They are about cultivating an inner world so rich, so peaceful, so full of self-respect, that it naturally resonates with those who truly recognize and cherish depth. When you consistently embody these qualities, you don't chase respect or seek validation. Instead, you simply are the woman whose worth is undeniable, a quiet masterpiece that discerning hearts instinctively recognize and honor. This journey of unspoken influence leads not to fleeting infatuation, but to the kind of profound, respectful connection that truly enriches this precious chapter of your life. Remember, the most beautiful declarations are often those whispered not by lips, but by the very essence of your being. Trust in the quiet power you possess. Keep cultivating that magnificent inner garden. If this conversation has resonated with you, I invite you to revisit these principles and integrate them into your daily life. And if you found wisdom here, please consider sharing this video with someone else who might benefit from this gentle guidance. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, keep living your truth beautifully and without a word. And I'm Vernon. Thanks for watching.